Now, the slugfest over Facebook hate row continues between the BJP and the Congress. India Today's Rahul Kanwal had a power-packed discussion over the issue. Let's take a listen.
Rahul, I'm not surprised why the Bharatiya Janata Party and the BJP has said what it is. In fact, when Facebook itself took down various pages, you found that it was in fact taking down Congress pages rather than BJP. We have documented that the Bharatiya Janata Party and Mr. Narendra Modi in particular were the beneficiaries of Facebook and WhatsApp and the way these social media platforms work.
Amit Malwa, here is the charge that we are dealing with at this moment, that earlier this year in about March, it was found that T. Raja Singh, who's a BJP MLA, had put out a post against Rohingya Muslims, calling them traitors and asking for mosques to be brought down. Facebook employees who were policing the platform found that to be a piece that violated Facebook standards, and a Facebook business executive put pressure on the regulatory team so that this post wouldn't be taken down because they were afraid of repercussions from the Bharatiya Janata Party. How do you respond to the charge that's being flung the BJP's way? Amit Malwa.
Who decides what is hate speech? It is the constitutional framework and it is the extant rules of our country that decide what is hate speech. It can't be a platform or a private enterprise that will set the rules of the game here. And whatever be the rules of the game have to apply consistently, whether it is Sonia Gandhi or anyone else. We have said consistently that the riots that we saw in Delhi followed after Sonia Gandhi made that hateful speech about Aar Paar Ki Ladai on the CAA. It was broadcasted live on Facebook. So does that make Facebook complicit with Congress as far as spreading hate speech is concerned? My reason is perhaps not, but it is an argument that now finds merit because Rahul Gandhi has gone to town with it. So if there has to be a debate around hate speech, it must start with Sonia Gandhi. She's the fountainhead of it, and she's been at the helm of the Congress party and has overseen a lot of these communal riots all over the country during that period. If Facebook took down 700 pages in the run-up to the 2019 election, and most of those pages were broadly aligned with a more conservative nationalist view, then it is likely that the BJP suffered. It is also no one's argument that Congress hobnobbing with Cambridge Analytica, the most dubious firm as far as electoral practices worldwide is concerned, was meant to undermine the political choices that people in this country have. They were looking to manipulate data, to weaponize Facebook algorithm to suit their requirement. But it just so happened that they lost at the hustings and they lost badly.